It's a season of results and a bunch of results up our way. We have Raamdeo Agrawal, who's the chairman and co-founder of Motilal Oswal, joining in to discuss the results, but more importantly, the market outlook as well. Prashant in conversation with him. Let's go across.
Guys, thanks very much for that. So let's talk about numbers first. Raamdeo, welcome to the program. Thanks very much for joining us as always.
Hi, good morning.
Let me start by asking you, I mean, stock's doing what it is doing. It's a bad day to post results, I guess, for anyone out there. What's been the highlight, I mean, for you, from your vantage point?
Yeah, so one of the things is that it is all-time high quarterly results. Because yearly, I mean, the quarterly shape of the yearly. So right now, above 1,500 crores profit declared PAT in a quarter, though it is buffeted by the mark-to-market gain of about 900 crores. But 600 crores of operating profit, which is sequentially, building up in. So that itself is 14% up, and that is also all-time high. So I think we have done very well, despite all the challenging situations. And I can tell you, out of the four major groups of this thing, asset management led, our public mutual fund and private equity put together has.
So let's just break it up, right?
Yeah,
Asset management, I think AUMs grew about 30% plus, right? Profits, though, were up 70%.
Profits grew 70%, including unlisted. That is private equity, yeah.
Fair enough. So, but this is for the AMC side.
AMC side, yeah.
How much of this is mark-to-market gains? How much of it is fresh inflows?
No, there is no mark-to-market in this.
Okay.
You can say how much is the yield gain and how much is the AUM gain.
Correct. That's what I meant. Sorry.
So AUM, I mean, I don't have exact number, but it must be about 30 to 35% would be AUM gain, and another 8-10% would be the operating leverage.
Okay.
So that gives about 45 to 50% kind of a gain in mutual fund. Then you have the private equity side. There, I think year on year is much bigger. So we look at it combined, listed, unlisted, put together asset management.
Okay.
That has given a lead of about 65-70%, and that will continue. I mean, that is a very fee-driven kind of situation. Unless market goes down by 30-40%, then my AUM on which I calculate the fee, that itself will go down. But right now, if it is at 24,000, 24,500, and the AUM accretion continues, then private equity is very stable. I mean, there's not mark-to-market. That is on the AUM under management, and this is little sensitive to the AUM.
There would be a fee, and then there would be, whenever exits, etc. happen, there would be a carry. Right?
So carry calculation is also very quarterly, but when you have big exits, say a company gets completely sold out or something, or the fund gets completed. So right now there is no situation of any fund getting completed.
Okay.
But yes, we have a carry event coming up in next 12 months.
Okay.
Because the fund 2 will completely get shut. Two investments are left. So when they get sold, at that point of time we might have some
Which
bumpy.
quarter will that happen?
I have no idea. I mean, it could be next quarter, it could be, because we are overdue to sell that. So, slightly as
the fund life is coming to an end.
It has almost come to an end, and the two investments are left to be sold. And those are carrying very heavy carry. So at what price it gets sold, depending on that and the quarter in which it is sold, then you will see bumpy 100-200 crores carry coming in.
Carry coming in.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And this all goes towards the AMC earnings.
Yes, I mean, this is asset management earnings. Listed,
right.
Unlisted.
100, 200, 200 or 200?
It depends on, at what price it gets sold.
Yeah.
I mean, if it gets sold at very heavy price, very, very attractive price, then of course it can be 200, 250 crores. But if it is, I mean, it is quite possible that there may not be any carry. Because it all depends on, it also depends on the when, because I have a continuous running, that hurdle rate is continuously on. So if it takes 2 years to sell, then we may not have any carry. So, I mean, that we should not count on that whenever it happens. So this 600 crores, see, the real thing is that 600 crore profit, despite my challenge on the broking side, retail broking is a little subdued, wealth management is a little subdued. In that situation, my two businesses, asset management and housing finance, both have grown at 30-40%, and that has kept this overall pie in a challenging environment at 14% plus on operating side. Mark to market is condition of the market. We have 10,000 crores, now 10,500 crores treasury. I mean, if it does 15%, that should give you on an ongoing basis about 1,500 crores of profit as of today. So, I mean, you have 600 crores quarterly in operating. Even if you do it 4x, then I think we should end the year at about 2,500 operating profit. I'm presuming that market doesn't do much. It remains challenging in that kind of situation. Otherwise, you should take it at least 4.5 times. It's a growing company of the operating profit of the first quarter as an operating, because that's a core. I mean, that gives me real cash flow to give dividend, to give.
That is excluding this 10,000 crore treasury.
That's a separate.
That will keep yielding whatever.
Yeah, that will keep yielding, and that will keep becoming bigger and bigger.
Okay.
So now because of that, see, now we are opening the next quarter with 10,500 crores treasury AUM. On that, if you know, if there is a 10% move in the market by chance, so there will be 1,000 crores accretion to the the same mark to market. But I think let's see. I mean, the way things are, it is unpredictable. It is never predictable how the market will shape up. But I think operating thing is very. I'm confident that at least this level for next 4 quarters looks to be doable.
So at least 2,500 crores in operating profits for
looks very achievable. Looking at a 14% growth even now. That's what gives me confidence. 600 crores plus we have done. So into 4, that itself gives you 2,400 crores. Yeah.
So, the other bit, we spoke about the AMC, which is the big driver, but you also said housing finance is doing well.
Yes.
So just quickly, can you just tell us what are you seeing? What kind of trends you're seeing?
Yeah, so housing finance, we had some problem in between when we started 3-4 years back. Now it is fully stabilized. New management team is in place. And AUM growth is happening at about 25-30%. My operating leverage is slowly kicking in. And hence now if my AUM grows at 25-27%, so my operating profit will grow at more like 30%, 32%. So we don't want to grow very rapidly. We want to set a tone of about 25-27% AUM growth and about 30-32% kind of a bottom line growth. And also there's a huge development, I would say, that is my credit rating by CRISIL has been upgraded from AA to AA plus, a notch below AAA. So I think this is the one capital market company which is AA plus credit rating. That gives me advantage in terms of cost of capital for my MTF book as well as for HFC, because HFC because it is owned by Motilal Oswal Financial Services, they also by default get AA plus kind of rating.
What is the AUM right now, housing?
AUM is about 6,000 crore plus.
Right. And that is growing at
25-30%.
There's no problem. There is enough.
I mean, this is minuscule actually. It's absolutely subscale, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. And that's doing well. On the broking side, which you call challenging, what is the size of the MTF book now?
I wouldn't know exactly the MTF book, but
because that is the high yielding, very very profitable part of the business.
But see, here MTF book is always in conjunction with the broking itself. It's not a MTF book as a business.
Correct.
It is a joint business.
A service you offer to your clients.
So both of them, I mean, they have stabilized. I mean, overall profit is kind of flat year on year, despite a lot of regulatory things happened, and now from first of the last month, again there is a kind of a cut. So broking has remained flat. Wealth management has also remained kind of at a profit, because we are spending a lot in building the asset management practice. So the book is growing. I mean, like we have grown the book by 25-30%, but because of the cost structure, the profit is subdued. So wealth management and then again in the iBanking. iBanking Q1 last year was a bumper. I mean, there was IPOs and IPOs.
Yeah.
This
year
time
has
Q1
been
was very
slow.
subdued.
Yeah.
So it's a very
although it looked like the tap is starting again.
Now it is starting. So that's what I'm saying. In 4-5 businesses, you don't know which one will do well and which will not do well. So, and that's why I'm very happy that combined with 2 businesses not doing well and 2 businesses doing very well, we are still 14% up in a challenging environment. If I do 14% up over the year, so last year was 2,300, 2,350 total operating profit. This year, if you do 14% up, I think that will be more like 25, 2,600.
All right, we'll keep getting a snippets of that conversation with Mr. Raamdeo Agrawal.
For over 25 years, CNBC TV18 has been the guiding force for investors, steering them through the markets.
Start your trading day with cutting-edge insights and expert analysis.
Seize every opportunity by decoding the forces that drive the market.
Equip yourself with strategies and guidance from India's biggest market mavens.
Invest with confidence as we beam live from the CNBC TV18 Motilal Oswal studio.